Hey everyone, Metagross Freak here, and if you saw the Monday Stephen Bomb, I don't remember if it's 4 or 5, but the January 4th episode, The Answer, I wanted to go over a couple little interesting things we learned about the show that we didn't know previously in the world of Steven Universe. First, we learn that rubies fuse in groups of 3, and that gems of the same type have their gems in different places. Our ruby has her gem in her left hand in the palm. Another ruby has her gem on the back side of her left, so on her right hand, sorry, and the third ruby we see has her gem on her right shoulder. So the fact that gems of the same type have their gems in different places, and the fact that a ruby fusion requires 3 is quite interesting. And in case you're wondering, or in case you're thinking you can use any number of rubies, our ruby mentions that the reason they sent 3 was so they could fuse into a larger ruby, and specifically the number 3. So that was interesting. Next up is on the march through the party of gems in Blue Diamond's group, we see a silhouette that looks a lot like Lapis Lazuli. We see several other gems, like the 2 on the left here. They could be taken as being similar but different gems gems on who have similar teardrop-shaped gems in similar placements around where Amethyst has her gem. However, we see one dark blue gem with a very similar hairstyle and a very similar dress to our Lapis Lazuli, with what looks like a teardrop-shaped gem on the top of her back. Whether or not this is our Lapis Lazuli or simply a gem who greatly resembles her is unknown, but she's only seen for a couple frames. So I'm really glad that even if this is just an Easter egg for us, that they threw it in as a nod that the Crewniverse still does care about Lapis Lazuli. Next up is an interesting thing. We see 2 Jaspers. Again, these are both silhouettes, but we know that Jasper is about as tall, actually is a little bit taller than Garnet, and Garnet is about twice the height of Steven, and Steven is about the same height as Ruby and Sapphire. And here we see the 3 rubies, all the same height, being about half as tall as one of these large orangish brown colored gems that are very muscular, have kind of angry expressions, and have larger hair. This implies that if the rubies are simple common soldiers, and these are to protect a diamond, that these are the giant soldiers, or the quartzes. So this could be the prototype, or an older version of what the Jaspers and the amethysts would look like back 5,750 years ago. Also, I tried to get a frame where Sapphire was closer to the arm, but the best I could do was when she was going behind one of the proto-Jaspers. The last point I wanted to mention is pearls. Now, not every pearl looks the same, but when we saw the 3 rubies, they were all pretty much exactly the same, save for where their gem placement was. However, we see our pearl with Blue Diamond's pearl in the same episode, and yes, their colors are different, but that's because everything in the Sky Arena was kind of oddly color tinted. Once they get on Earth, we see their more natural colors. However, taking a look at our Pearl, and this is the outfit she wore in that episode, and the Pearl of Blue Diamond is quite interesting. Not only the gem placement, but their outfits. This one looks definitely more servantish, and then we have Pearl, who is being Pearl with her own unique outfit. So it's kind of interesting to see another Pearl, because we had heard about different Pearls, but we had never actually seen one until now. I tried to find a couple little pointer things that appeared in Steven's birthday in Tuesday, January 5th episode. However, I couldn't really find anything that stood out that adds to the continuity of Steven Universe other than Steven learning more about his powers. Thank you for watching. Until next time, I'm Metagross Freak, and have a good one.